Hi, this is Brian Wicklund with Garfinkel Schwartz. I'm lead counsel here. I specialize in cases under the Defense Base Act, which protects overseas civilian contractors when they get injured overseas. The reason that I'm here today is I'd like to talk to you about some conflicts that are going on that may continue to go on and escalate in 2017. And the reason I'm doing that is because we like to combine our resources and talk to people who may be going into harm's way in these conflict zones in the future so that they understand and know their rights if they get injured or something happens while they're overseas. Today I'd like to talk to you about Turkey. Turkey could become a hotbed of conflict in 2017, and I thought it'd be important so that people understand what they may be getting into if they end up going to Turkey. Basically, Turkey is a very important area to watch because of its location in the Middle East. And it's politically unstable right now. And of course, a lot of people already know about the shooting of a Russian ambassador to Turkey who was shot in Ankara, Turkey, just on Monday, December 19th, 2016. 3 days from me recording this. We keep up here with U.S. troops that might be sent because where the U.S. troops go is a strong indicator of where our contractors and our potential clients are going to go. It's said that, although no one really knows for sure, that out of every one soldier that gets sent overseas to a combat zone, there are 3 private contractors that are sent over there as well. And so that's just a kind of a rule of thumb that we've gathered over the couple of years of tracking these types of things. Again, we always recommend that you learn as much as you can and talk to an attorney like me for free before you go so that you understand what your rights are if you get injured or in harm's way. In Turkey, Kurdish troops have been fighting for an independent Kurdish state, to be combined with Kurdish areas in Iraq. Turkish President, which is pronounced Erdogan, barely survived a coup attempt in July of 2016 and later cracked down on suspected coup conspirators by arresting 32,000 people. Why does the United States care about Turkey? The U.S. has close ties to tribal Kurdish groups, especially one called the Peshmerga, who is fighting ISIS in Iraq and supplying the Peshmerga with arms, air power, intelligence, and hundreds of millions of dollars in financial support. About 2,000 people have been killed so far in the fighting against ISIS. Because of these ties, Erdogan has accused the U.S. of being involved in a coup attempt. He's called for the extradition from the U.S. of Fethullah Gulen, a religious and political leader in exile in Pennsylvania who's been suspected of inciting the insurrection. Another reason to worry, there is a U.S. NATO joint air base in Turkey called Incirlik, which was briefly under siege during the attack on Erdogan. About 2,500 U.S. troops are stationed at this base, which is command central for the U.S. fight against ISIS. So whether it's Syria, Libya, the East China Sea, South China Sea, South Korea, Iraq, Yemen, Ukraine, Afghanistan, Eastern Europe, or anywhere else in the world, if you're a contractor, you really should talk to someone that understands what they're going to be going through and that understands what their rights are in case something bad happens while over in one of these countries. You can call us anytime, day or night, email us if you'd like through our website. You could talk to me for free at any time to get more information on how to protect yourself and your family, especially while you're overseas in combat zones and potential conflict zones in 2017, just like Turkey. Again, it's always nice to know your rights before you get somewhere and not know where to go, especially if you're going to an emergency hospital or you're involved in a bombing or a shooting, and you should have the wherewithal right away to know what's going on, to know to have your family understand what's going on and to get you the help that you need immediately. So good luck. Call me anytime. I hope you stay safe, and thank you again for your advanced potential help with American conflicts overseas in Turkey and anywhere else. Thank you again, and take care.